Hello, my name is Hyunmin Jung. I'm from South Korea. Being a part of the journalism and cinema department at the University of Iowa, I have learned how to use camera at DITV News, produce newscasts, and edit footage. I have produced these videos for class, so here's my work. To raise the awareness of sexual abuse and rape, a clothesline made by sexual harassment victims' clothes was set up at Pentacrest on April 25th.
This art installation was an opportunity for survivors to tell their own story the way they want to. So all of the shirts that you see here were created by a survivor of sexual violence or one of their loved ones, in the cases of t-shirts that are made in memory of individuals.
This event means to give victims a chance to express their voice, to stand for the right thing and against future potential sexual abuse.
Often survivors have their story told for them, and as they're moving through their healing process, sometimes they are further silenced. So this project gives survivors an opportunity to tell their own story and use their own voice in the way that makes most sense to them.
Visitors of this event said this event is a good opportunity to understand sexual abuse victims, saying victims' voice should be expressed for more awareness of sexual harassment.
Well, I think that no matter how comfortable someone is with this topic or not, they put it right in your face. They not only give people who have been victimized and probably feel very alone and have never had their stories heard, they put their stories right out there, and it's really hard to pass. So everybody is going to walk past whether you like it or not, and hopefully people will stop and read people's stories and let their voices be heard. I think that they do a great job of that.
This clothesline project brings the awareness of sexual abuse and rape to the UI students, faculties, and residents. This is Pentacrest, Hyunmin Jung, DITV News. Mobile Museum event came to the University of Iowa on April 11th for the fifth time to educate students, faculties, and residents about the environment.
So this is actually our on-campus launch. So today we are debuting all of these exhibits. These are 3 brand new exhibits we've developed for this year. This is our start, and now we'll start heading out throughout various communities across the state.
This event was composed of a lot of contents, such as issues that people should more care about, like conservation.
So for this, the museum, our main goals are this year to just kind of raise awareness of different issues going on across the state with conservation and data visualization and translational science. This event in particular is we showcase some of our other partners who have helped us throughout the year developing these exhibits earlier in the day.
From this mobile museum, people expressed their thoughts, such as what differentiates these events compared to the others.
I love that you can put exhibits in here, small but beautifully executed exhibits, and all of them all around Iowa, and that organisations, schools, libraries, what have you, can actually request that the mobile museum come and visit them.
This mobile museum brings a lot of people to the campus since it's a different type of museum compared to the others, and it's more accessible, much more convenient, so many students and faculties are visiting this museum today. This is the University of Iowa, Hyunmin Jung, DITV News. On March 29th, Recycling Bin event was held in Iowa Memorial Union on the UI campus, showing Iowa City and the University of Iowa are advancing forward to a more recycling community compared to the past.
The University of Iowa has a goal of, I think, 60% waste diversion, which means 60% of things that would usually be thrown away recycled or not put into the stream at all. They want to be able to do that. The University of Iowa wants to be able to do that by 2020. So we're getting close to 2020. We're actually pretty high up in terms of percentages. So right now we're just trying to make sure that everyone knows that they can recycle, that they don't. But there has been an increase in recycling overall in Iowa City and in the University of Iowa.
In the event, people sort out many kinds of trash for a better recycling, such as recyclable plastic, non-recyclable plastic, metal, and glass, which is what Iowa City and the University of Iowa expect people to do in Hawkeye community since recycling system got adopted this year. And some of US students expressed their thought starting recycling in Iowa City is a huge change.
I'm a senior now. When I first moved in as a freshman, we didn't have recycling bins at our apartments or anything like that, so it was kind of impossible to do that. But now that you have the option, it's really viable and easy right next to you. I think if everyone actually follows it, it'll make a big difference in how much is recycled within Iowa City especially.
And they recommend recycling to the others, saying recycling is actually not that hard.
Knowledge for students and people that it's a lot easier than they think to recycle. If you see something that says plastic or paper, instead of just being lazy and tossing it into a trash can, just make the time and effort to put it into something that will actually help the environment.
Recycling started in Iowa City recently, but it actually makes a huge change for students, faculties, and residents. We are going to see more changes coming up. This is Iowa Memorial Union, Hyunmin Jung, DITV News.